New York City forever and always, even through the ups and downs. That's really nice. I am an Italian citizen. My kids are born in the United States. However, my kids want dual citizenship. Yeah, absolutely. Get that done. Get that done for them. Since you are an Italian citizen, the process shouldn't be too confusing. New York, a lot of New Yorkers around here. Mount Vernon. Why dual citizenship? I think if you're eligible to get dual citizenship, absolutely do it. Especially because once you're a citizen of Italy, it also makes you a citizen of the entire EU, and it gives you access to live in any of the other 27 EU countries and also have access to their healthcare systems. So if you're eligible to get dual citizenship, do it. Like, there's no reason not to, in my opinion. USA is not the same. I agree with you, which is why I am over here. Good morning. Let's get McDonald's breakfast, new Cardi B meal. Should I start by getting documents here before I go to Sicily? 100% you have to. You have to. You need to get the documents certified, and then you need to get them apostilled. Okay. So there are steps that need to get done before leaving the United States and coming to Italy to get dual citizenship. Now, all those steps I wrote down in a guide that you can find on my page. But yes, you absolutely have to get documents before leaving the US. Can you explain eligibility and cost? So figuring out if you're eligible, there's many different factors to consider, like dates, whether what year your ancestor came, did they have a family before they naturalized? Did they naturalize immediately? Did they naturalize at all? Questions like that. And then figuring out where you fall in regards to eligibility, because sometimes that line is broken pretty far back, that Italian bloodline. And, but most of the time, most people are eligible. They just don't know that they are, which is why I sit one-on-one with people and we figure it out together. Most people are eligible, but processes may look different between two people, right? His process may look different than your process because his genealogical tree is different, all the factors are different. And cost, getting dual citizenship in general is not expensive. Didn't cost more than $200-300. That's the same if you go through your consulate or if you come to Italy and do it. It's all paper processing fees, and it's not an expensive thing to do, which is why when people say, oh, an agent quoted me, 10 grand plus, I'm like, please, I beg you, don't use an agency. Now, I'm not saying they don't get the job done, but the job itself is not worth 10 grand. Okay. Where do I go to find out if or when grandparents naturalized? Okay. So if an Italian came to the United States before 1992 and became an American citizen, then automatically they renounced their Italian citizenship. Okay. To find naturalization papers, you would contact Immigration Services, your closest one near you. It's called something like USCIS, I believe, some acronym like that. United States Immigration Service, yeah, USIS, something like that. I have to look in my book, but yeah, you can find those papers there. But if anybody became a United States citizen before 1992, they automatically renounced their citizenship, their Italian citizenship. But so that cuts the Italian bloodline completely. However, you can fix the bloodline depending on what your situation is. North Carolina, very cool. My grandfather is from Naples. Am I eligible? Well, it depends. I tried to figure out the easiest way to get that dual citizenship. Did he come to the United States? Is he an American citizen? If not, you can do the process in the United States through your consulate. But typically, if a grandfather or a grandmother comes to the United States and becomes a United States citizen, that Italian bloodline is cut, meaning that to fix that bloodline, you as a grandchild of somebody born in Italy can fix the bloodline by living in Italy for 3 years. And then you can gain dual citizenship back. You can apply for that. So unfortunately, if an ancestor came to the US and became a US citizen, then that Italian bloodline was cut if it was before 1992. After 1992, people were able to hold more than one citizenship. Okay, hold on. I'm going down. I was born in Italy. Parents were in the military. Would I be eligible? Okay, that's a very good question. So unlike the United States, if you're born in Italy, you are not automatically an Italian citizen if you're not born of Italian parents. So in the United States, you can give birth on US soil and you're automatically considered an American citizen. However, that's not the case in Italy. You can't just pop a baby out in Italy and be considered an Italian. You would have to go through an entire process. So you have, Alicia, you have an Italian birth certificate, I'm assuming, but that unfortunately is not sufficient to make you eligible for Italian dual citizenship. You would have to have, in your case, an Italian bloodline. How long does the process take? Okay, so if you go through your consulate in the United States, it takes years. I came to Italy and it took me around 3 to 4 months to get it. Super fast. There are some tips and tricks to that, but yeah, really, it did not take me long at all doing it in Italy. It's definitely an investment. Come to Italy, 3 to 4 months, get it done, and then go back if you want. That's how I see it. But it did not take long at all. But I also did not go through my consulate. It will take years if you go through your consulate. You guys are very kind in the comment section. Thank you. Okay. Does it count if you're adopted? Absolutely. People who are adopted into an Italian bloodline are eligible for Italian dual citizen, even if biologically speaking, you don't technically come from Italian blood. But if you're adopted into Italian family who are eligible, yes, absolutely. Great grandparents are Sicilian, so bloodline is cut.